Hey, all, happy Friday. Welcome to SLB Drinks. I'm Kurt. This is Trenton. Trent, I've been gone for a few days. I have to admit, I've been in the Florida sunshine. It was kind of nice, actually. My buddy Dan hooked me up, let me stay at his pad for a few days, did a little fishing.
Pad?
Oh, heck yeah. Dude.
Wow.
He's got a nice little pad down there, man. It was awesome, man.
I haven't heard
We did a little fishing.
I haven't heard anybody use that word in a long time.
Well, hey, that was a big word back in my day.
That or like crib. I haven't heard anybody say any of those things for a while.
We did a little fishing. We did some hiking. Hey, but we did a 7-mile hike. 7.1.
I would probably no longer be alive if I did a hike that
I would
long.
say I would probably see this. The first 5 miles, it didn't seem like it was too bad. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty good. Last 2 miles, I felt like I had concrete blocks on my feet.
You hit the brick wall.
Yeah, it was kind of like hit the brick wall. You should have seen Dan and I trying to get out of the car when we stopped after we drove away from the hike.
It wasn't good.
And we were both like, ooh. Dan's walking a little bow-legged.
Were you feeling good the next morning though?
It was
sore?
good. It was nice.
Yeah.
It really was nice. It was nice to be in some decent weather, and we had a good time.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. So we're back. You're coming back. We filmed the single malt videos last week, so this is the first video we're shooting this week, which is not normal. We usually shoot the day before.
Correct.
But I'm not going to lie to you guys. We already attempted to do this blind 20 minutes ago. We ran into an issue, though, that midway through, so we got through A and B, and then the memory card filled up, and we just figured we'd restart. So we had Mom re-pour A and B to something completely different.
Yeah,
so we don't know what's going on. But did I already talk about this? I don't know if I talked about this. We had a couple comments on last week's blind, and some folks commented.
Oh, no, you haven't yet.
Mm-hmm. Some folks commented, "Hey, if you know what's in it all the time, there's going to be some bias. It might not be as organic as it might be if you have somebody else do it for us." Yeah, that's a great comment.
Sure.
So
I get it.
One of the things that I thought of, and sometimes Mom isn't here to do the blinds or pour the blinds.
Yeah,
so
sometimes she's working. Sometimes
she
got things going on.
So sometimes we got to pour the blinds, and just the way it is, since there's only two of us, one of us is going to know what's in it.
Sometimes we do specific blinds.
Yeah.
You know, where we
got a fun one planned for next Friday.
Yeah, certain bottles that we have to do.
Yeah. So we figured that we would have Mom do this one, and hers are always fun because she doesn't know a whole lot about like different whiskeys and that kind of thing. What goes together?
I'm not feeling it today.
You're not feeling it? Oh no.
What does that mean?
That makes me.
I don't even know what that means.
That makes me scared.
Now you shouldn't have said that. Now I'm thinking I don't even know what that means. What you said there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So another idea that I had, and this was just kind of a thing that I think I woke up with this idea, which is weird, but I thought it'd be cool if we got our patrons involved and just have them sign up on a sheet and say, hey, we'll pick a patron every now and then for a blind, and you can pick what we blind based on what we have down here.
That'd be fun.
I thought it was going to be really fun, and we had quite a few folks sign up. The problem is that when you get like Carlos
got to be number one. He's got to be the first one.
I feel like he should go last. Because I know he's really going to try and in your terms, put the wood to the both of us.
He will, but that's okay. That's part of it.
I think
that's the fun part.
He mentioned peated scotch or something. And
come on, Carlos. Come on, buddy.
So
let's do it.
I don't know if I said this again, but the theme is brown liquid.
Yeah.
So I was on my way here. I told Mom, anything brown, toss it in the blind.
All right.
I don't know what's in it.
This will be fun. I know that for sure. Before we get started tasting, Trenton, what do we have going on tonight? We got an amazing
I forgot about that.
live stream happening tonight. It's my brother's birthday, and I think Trenton said in the last video he's going to be 65.
Yep.
Did you not?
That sounds right. He is the older brother after all.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
No, I as soon as I heard that, because I was traveling back there, as soon as I heard that, I texted him. I said, "You got to watch the first 2 minutes of the show." He texted back, "What the heck?"
Well, then he texted me. He's like, 65, what do you mean? And then I forgot to reply to his text. Sorry about that, Kent. But it's going to be our first rye blind. I don't think we've done a rye blind.
I don't know if we've done a rye blind on live stream. I don't think we have.
So last in January, we did Kurt's birthday live stream in January. We're going to be doing Kent's in his basement tonight at 8 p.m. Central. It's going to be a rye blind.
Yes.
And even better, since Kent's a rye fan, I figured we'd do something like that. Sure. But I have two different blinds picked out. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to have the audience vote on which one they think we should do before we do it. So I'll bring...
Really? So then basically you're going to, when you sit at the table doing your little control, so they're going to be able to see it, but Kent and I can't.
Yep.
We have no idea what's going on.
We'll have them vote on it, and then we'll see what happens.
All right, nice, yeah.
But
that'll be a good time. I can't wait to celebrate his birthday. His birthday is actually the 26th. It'll be on Monday, so it's only a few days away.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's only a few days away, so it'll be lots of fun.
Yeah. Well, I guess Again, 8 p.m. Central tonight.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll get started with A.
Let's
This
do
is
this.
looking
Pretty light.
light.
Yeah, that's all right.
Flat Mountain Dew, maybe.
Yeah, the next thing is everybody's going to say we need to have black glasses. Black Glen Cairns.
I have some on the way.
Of course you do.
That stinks. That reeks. I don't know what that is. I'm not excited to try this.
Oh, I gotta look at my paper.
This is not, there's no way this is a
It
bourbon.
reeks?
Smell it.
That's exactly what you just said. It reeks.
It smells like musty laundry.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It does
Mom.
not.
What?
Can you smell this?
There's a little lemon peel in there, I think.
What? It smells like I did my laundry, left on vacation for 3 days, and came back and opened the washing machine.
I don't know,
That's
honey.
good.
I don't understand where he's coming from. I really
What?
don't. I mean, it's not dark, it's not dense, it's
You
not
need to
it's
blow
not
your nose or something.
it's not brown sugar, it's not toffee, it's not molasses, it's not that. It's definitely light. There's some honey, a little bit of lemon peel I see in there.
I think it's delightful.
You want to try some?
I think it's pretty good too, honey. I really do. So I think it's all right.
Okay. Better on the palate.
Still light.
I don't know what I'm tasting.
And I don't either,
No.
to be quite truthful with you. I really don't.
It seems more of like an ex-bourbon barrel age type of thing.
Yeah, without
'Cause it's
question.
pretty light.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I smell this, it smells like straight ethanol. Like you're smelling Everclear.
I didn't get a lot in the aromas, I have to be honest with you there, but I did get a little bit of lemon. I did get a little bit of honey out of it, to tell you the truth. On the palate, it's consistent with the aromas. It's not rich, it's not dark by any stretch of the imagination. For me, on the palate, it's a little bit light on the tasting notes. I'm still getting a little bit of that honey. I am getting a lot of ethanol taste out of it.
I don't like it. This might be my first ever 1 out of 5 for my score.
What?
But I'm not. It tastes like ethanol and like a Sharpie, and it doesn't smell much
It
better.
doesn't seem peated to me. It doesn't seem peated.
I'm a little bit more sensitive to peat. I don't get any peat.
I don't get that. I'm really trying to latch on to the fact to see if it's even a single malt Scotch or not, or maybe even some Irish whiskey of some sort. It doesn't seem like it seems like it's either a light whiskey of some sort, something like you mentioned, aged in ex-bourbon barrels, or possibly an Irish whiskey of some sort.
I didn't even think about Irish whiskey. I wouldn't guess this is like a Powers or a Blue Spot if it is though.
No, I wouldn't think so.
This is something I've never had. I'll say that right now. But
Okay.
I wouldn't have it again.
All right, Trenton. All right.
Okay, we're getting back. This is dark. It's like raisiny.
Hang on.
Uh-oh. What? You gonna guess?
I'll come back to that later.
Uh-oh.
I think she's being sneaky. You being sneaky, babe?
Not intentionally.
Okay, all right.
Raisiny, figgy, pretty dark.
I forgot to roll the glasses since
Oh,
we reported we reported A and
Shame.
B. I always pre-roll my glasses before blinds so I can get the aromas. I'm a little bit
You're rusty.
okay. It's coming in now.
Yep.
It's coming in now. Nah, we don't want to get through that. My wife doesn't like to hear my schnoz stories, so
Oh my God, we heard it.
What's wrong with the schnoz? The schnoz is an important
I've
part.
had sinus surgery.
Some people don't know that.
yeah, we got some new folks that watch
Yeah.
the channel. They don't know I had sinus surgery.
Sinus
They
surgery?
don't, they don't know I struggle a little bit with nosings once in a while. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit what you're saying.
Ooh. I think I'm just off out of my element today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That seems a little more viscous. I think it's a little bit richer sip to it.
I get rich, yeah.
I like the viscosity in that one compared to the first one.
Do you get ethanol? Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I thought that was just me. That's interesting.
it's so difficult because you never know what she's putting out there.
I know.
You know? You don't know. She could be picking 4 fantastic pours, and she could be picking 4 incredibly bad ones.
Yeah.
You don't know because she doesn't know. She doesn't know. She never had them.
And the first one being lighter, I think that these two are actually lighter. Makes me think they're from that portion of the basement. But I don't know. I honestly have not gotten this much ethanol from pours in a while. So
Yeah.
I don't know how to like judge it.
That's different. I can't say that's one of my favorites either, to be honest with you. I still get a little bitterness on the back end, and there are some things going on there that I'm not too fond of.
It like tastes like cheddar cheese. Like
second one?
like the cheese whiz that you get in a can. B. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
A 1.5 out of 5. I'm gonna write down cheese whiz.
I told you I wasn't feeling it today.
You're off your game a little bit, honey?
I am.
Well, if this is
That's
we're
all right.
only halfway through, then that's worrying. Okay.
Well, we're going to move on.
There it is. Wow. Yep.
Thank God. Thank God I chose one of these.
If I had one of those, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Oh, that's nice,
If the doctor put one of those little things on my finger to take my heart rate, it would have just elevated. I got really excited about what I just smelled. Butterscotchy.
It is. A lot of nice things in here, really.
Yeah, like a bit of pine, sort of, like butterscotch, pine needles, maybe like a pine tree.
It's really nice, though.
It's
Yeah.
confusing. So I get like elements of a rye, but also elements of a non-rye. But there was a time we did rye not too long ago that I also did get a butterscotch note on a rye.
Absolutely, absolutely, you can.
I think
There's
those
a
are
lot.
Rossville.
There's a lot of rye whiskeys that I can actually pull some maple out of. I get some maple
Yeah.
now and then too.
That was the Rossville I think I got that out of.
Yeah.
That's delightful.
Wow. I don't know. I think I like the first one better.
No. Knowing you, honestly,
I had
that
to
wouldn't
say that.
surprise me a whole lot. It wouldn't.
On the palate, it is a little herbally. You do get that a little bit of that butterscotchy type / maple, maybe some dark caramel note.
Yeah.
I like the viscosity. I think that's very nice on the palate. Then in the back to the end of the palate, it rolls into the herbally, more like you said, even maybe possible little pine note.
This would, and I'm trying with these to not try and guess what I'm drinking, but I would be surprised if this isn't a rye of some sort.
Yeah, me too.
It gives me a lot of those vibes to it. Maybe a Boo rye.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty decent sip right there. Pretty good.
I like it. I would like to drink this often.
All right. Going into D. Letter D.
Oof.
I wish I could do that.
What?
I'm just not that great with the nosing stuff, but I wish I have to really shove it in there, and I really have to get a few whiffs out of there. You could just go like this. Ooh, it's like incredible. I'm a little jelly.
So, if you got sinus surgery again, could it like help? I don't know what you had. I don't know.
I'm not doing it again because back in the day, for those of you who don't know, honey, we're gonna say this again for it to take 30 seconds. I can't even remember how long ago. It's at least, 15 years ago, honey? Probably at least 15 years ago. Yep, at least 15, 16 years ago. I had all kinds of ear infections, sinus issues the whole year.
I remember that.
Over and over again. Finally, they rotor-rooted me, did a little sinus job on me, and straightened up the old septum, a few things like that.
Oh, it was the septum thing. Okay.
Yeah, so, and I will say this. I kind of lost a little bit of the sense of smell, a little bit. There's no question about that. But as far as sickness, it's been a wonderful thing. Best thing I've ever done. There you go. We won't have to mention it again now for a few more months. Huh?
Okay, good.
Next week, we might bring it up again, just in case. Well,
it is pretty good, though. This one is pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, it reminded me of Buffalo Tracy type
yeah.
sweetness with a nice
It does.
sugary.
It does. Nice sugary. You're right. A little confectionery. It's still not dark and rich. We haven't really ran into that in all of the glasses that we have in the bar top tonight, but it's very sweet. I do get that light caramel in there. Maybe a hint of brown sugar to darken it just a touch, but not much.
It also reminds me of like cedar.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I really went in pretty deep on the nose on
Yeah.
one of them, and it reminded me of like this spiciness that a piece of cedar has. It's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah.
But okay.
All right.
What's happening there?
I'd have to have a drink.
Was it a hit and miss this
Babe.
time? Well, maybe Michelle needs to pick the next one.
That's okay. You know, the problem that I have with this, honestly, what scares me the most about this whole show, because there's not a whole lot that I like on the bar top, and if she pulls out a bottle that I normally would like, that's what's scary. That's what's scary.
So D is weird because I like it, but I also kind of hate it.
You got a love-hate relationship with D?
Yeah. Yes.
I hear you, dude.
It's barky. It's like raw wood.
100%, man. It's like wood shavings. Barky is excellent. Only Trenton can come up with these things, but
Oof.
it's just wood from start to finish.
That's
practically.
worse on like the second sip. It's honestly like you ate a sawmill. Every part
100%.
of a sawmill.
100%. It scares me. This scares me. It really does. This whole flight scares me.
Well, I mean,
Get a little lemonade note out of this one. now.
Lemonade? What? Now I do.
Ta-da!
I still think it's bad, but I do.
Well, I'm trying to figure out.
Get lemonade.
My biggest battle in my head is which one I'm going to push out first, because there's several I like to.
I'm pushing out the lemonade first. That's
Get out of here.
That's like you bought lemonade from a kid at a lemonade stand in your neighborhood, and they didn't know what the heck they were doing.
Alright, which one?
That's a lemonade. You know, there's nothing better than a kid selling lemonade on the side of the street. I will stop every time for that kid. Every time.
I love the entrepreneurialism
Absolutely.
spirit.
Getting out there, getting something done. Absolutely.
See, I'm just a kind of a douche because I take the opposite approach. I'm glad you're out there selling your lemonade, but if I'm gonna buy it, it's probably not gonna be good lemonade. So I usually pass.
What's wrong with you, dude?
A lot, but you know, I'm just a rude person.
Yeah, you need to change that. You need to work on that, pal.
I do, yeah. Yeah. Now B smells like Play-Doh.
I just bought some new Play-Doh if you need me.
Or like the Jim Matza at a McDonald's play place.
All right, honey, I'm gonna make up. I got to push out D first.
What?
Yeah, I just can't.
No. This is horrible.
I'm keeping lemonade. It's staying in for me, pal. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Knowing you as I do, I can understand why you pushed out A first. I understand that. But I just got to get rid of D. I can't taste that one more time.
My first thought was maybe this is like an Indian whiskey like Amrut, but I remember the Amrut's being really rich and dark
Yes.
and figgy and like that type.
No. No, I have a... Anyways, we'll see. This is reminiscent of Glencaddam 10.
I don't know what
10
that
year?
is.
So, we'll see. Anyways, moving on.
Trent didn't even do his. Did you?
My first doubt is A.
A, babe. Yeah, he pushed out A. He pushed out Lemonade Stand
Alright.
first.
I'm gonna go with D in second place.
Well, at least we're not that far off, right?
Yeah.
I mean, third?
Yeah, sorry, D in third place. I almost put the...
Babe, I'm pushing out B next. B's in third.
What? Man.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Some of this might be playing with Trent a little bit.
Are you gonna push the lemonade up first? If you push the lemonade up first, I'm not putting this video out. I'm not editing. I'm not editing tonight.
Woo! I'm liking some lemonade, buddy.
Please. I'm gonna put the Cheese Whiz 1.5 out of 5 in second. How is that second?
Which letter is that?
B. B for bad.
Oh, I gotta get my composure back.
That's your second.
This is one of my favorite videos ever.
It's so
This is like, babe, this is so much fun.
I would rather do the Bean Boozled again, I think. And I got Jim's sock and almost threw up.
Oh my gosh, I almost need a Kleenex up here, honey. I got to taste.
No, you do not need to. There's no way. No way.
I need Kleenex.
I don't have any.
That's okay.
There you go.
That's good, thanks. Oh my god, my eyes are watering. This is so much fun. We've lost complete control.
If you put A first, I'm gonna lose my mind.
You gotta leave me alone for a second. I gotta taste one more time because it's a possibility. So, one moment, please.
I've only taken a public bus a couple times. This smells like a bus in Chicago. The interior of a bus.
You're so foolish. You're just
Trenton's number
no
one
idea.
is C.
You already done?
It's not hard.
You have to let me taste this. You have to be quiet for a minute. You have to.
You can't even. I'm quiet.
Wow. All right.
Do you remember? I think at the beginning I said it's always fun when Mom does these.
Babe, lemonade's one for me. It's number one.
You just did that.
I did.
Because.
No, dude, I like it. It's growing on
Trenton,
me.
he drank it all.
It's growing on me.
Oh my God.
I have to admit, no, all fun, all
Just in case.
all joking aside, C is a very nice sip. I can't deny that. I can't.
But still, like,
But
it's
I
just.
don't know. I'm kind of digging it.
All right, now I gotta find all these.
Oh, you didn't put them in a box?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. So, honey, you got to run around and
Wait,
find all these
whose
things?
am I doing?
Whew.
Since he put the lemonade first, we'll go with his.
All right.
Put your glasses down, sir.
Wow. Somehow I envision.
I have the slightest idea what she's going to do right now. What do we push out first, honey? Blue Run? No.
That's your fourth, Kurt.
Fourth?
Woof. Wait, so that was what number?
Trenton's third.
Third.
Now, wait a minute. What is that, Trenton?
This is the golden straight rye.
I have to admit on something
I
right
don't
now.
remember where.
Well, you can look first. I'm
Ping-ponging around
going to
back there.
explain this. I've really never been a huge Blue Run fan anyways. I bought a couple bottles right out of the gate because it was kind of a hot and popular item. And I never bought another one because it's just not something that I really enjoy.
Well, and I think another thing about one of these, I don't know if this is the same one, but we went to Binny's and you got one of the ryes and you had it on the top of the fridge and it just you dropped it and it just
destroyed
exploded.
it. Yeah.
And I got props to, I think, not the juice, sorry Blue Run, but their packaging has always been stellar.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But I don't buy some for the
Beautiful.
packaging.
No, I don't
and
either.
That's just kind of rough.
What letter was this one, babe? Do you know?
D.
Pardon me?
D.
D. Take another quick
Yeah, I had
sip.
2 out of 5 on that. So that wasn't the Cheese Whiz one, so that's good.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, it's not my favorite. That's all.
What?
Holy cow. So,
That's third for Kurt.
Wow.
dovetail. Barrel dovetail. And what letter was
B.
that? I'm laughing so hard I didn't write anything down. B?
I had that as Cheese Whiz. This is the Cheese Whiz bottle.
Barrel dovetail. There's so much going on in there. And
Is this the I know you had 2. Was this the newer one or the older one?
newer one. Okay, let me explain myself. I'm not the be all end all, right, Trenton? I'm not. Swear to
None of us are.
Yeah, none of us are. to me, this is one of those bottles that has so many finishes to it. Rum, port, Cabernet. It gets to be a little too much for me in my personal palate. That's where I'm at with that. You know, I know there's a lot of folks out there that really love the dovetail releases, but that's just me. It just gets to be too much going on.
Well, I feel like that's like when we go to order cocktails at some places. There's like 13 ingredients in a cocktail, and it's almost like it's either overkill or you can't appreciate all of it.
Yeah.
I think this would be a lot better. I think the rum kind of. I've really never been a fan of a rum finish. I'd rather just have a rum.
I'm growing on rum finishes and rye whiskeys.
Yeah.
Not quite so much in bourbons. All right, honey. What do we have next?
And this is what?
Kurt's second.
What? Hey,
no.
That's amazing
That's
to
Trent's
me.
first.
That's amazing to me.
I don't know anything about this. Oh, sorry. This is
Go
Jay
ahead,
Mattingly.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about these.
That was a gift.
Fellowship
gifted
unto
to me.
itself. See, I don't know what like their little writing on this means. 112 proof, small batch bourbon whiskey. I think this is bottled.
Kitten gifted me this when he came down here and he was a part of our live stream. You remember that?
Oh yeah,
He gifted me that.
Oh okay. Oh, this is the
Yes. And I understand why Trenton put that in first place. I really do. I understand that, so it's good. Honey, you didn't come over from over here, so what do you got there? I don't know.
one. That's got to be Irish.
Teeling. Well, no wonder why I picked it.
I can't speak to anything about Teeling.
Which one did you pick? The single grain.
No.
Okay,
dude,
so
the cork's floating in it. No wonder.
well, it is a little bit, but it's all right. It's fine.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, I think you did.
I
Honey.
did not.
Well, look at there. Cork broke
That
off.
might be a tainted situation, which is what I picked up on.
No way. I will say this. The Teeling releases, the single grain is my favorite. It is.
Is this a single grain?
Yes,
Okay.
it is. So it's an Irish whiskey, and it's one of my favorites.
All right, so Trenton, yours. That's Kurt's. First through fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Trenton's fourth is Teeling.
Yeah.
Wrong answer.
Blue Run.
Okay.
Barrel.
Yeah.
Dovetail. Yeah.
Now, granted, as I said before, I understand why Trent picked this first. This is a very good choice as well. I just, for whatever reason, I was enjoying this. It was nice.
Oh, I also said I thought this might have been a rye. It is not.
Yeah.
Wow, today's just a whole show, and then some.
It is. So, it goes to prove when you have zero idea what you're tasting, your mind plays tricks on you. You think you know what road you're going down, but you have no idea.
No, as soon as I
truly-
tasted lemonade, I knew exactly what road I was going down.
I truly thought this might be the Glencadam 10 year because it's like a lemony type.
Is that over there?
It's over there, yeah.
Okay.
It's a single malt scotch.
Oh, okay.
The 10 year. But it doesn't surprise me that it's an Irish whiskey. And I do like the Teeling single grain. I believe that's on record in videos way long time ago. I do like it. So
And I'm glad. I couldn't be happier that you like it. At least somebody does.
crazy show. I hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun. I think the biggest key to take away from this video is don't put too much pressure on yourself when you're doing blinds when you have no idea what the whiskey is. It's just fun.
This is
fun.
probably the most fun I've had on a blind in a long time, and go figure it's the one where we had no idea what was in it.
Yeah, and your mom, come on, Trenton. I mean, a Mattingly that I in Dovetail.
Well, okay, why did you pick these? What made you pick these? You got
Blue?
the calling?
Usually, I have some rhyme or reason to whatever I do. Today,
You were just pulling off whatever your eyes laid out.
Yeah.
That's
I
fantastic.
tried to keep the proofs similar,
Okay.
but then when I had to redo the first two, I didn't even look.
Right. Well, it's been eons since I've even tasted this Blue Run. It's been quite a while since I've dug into this Teeling. It's been forever. I mean, all these Have you had? How many of these have you had?
Never had this. I've never had this. I haven't had the new one. I did like the old barrel dovetail.
Okay.
And I don't think I've ever had this,
Yeah.
just because the barrier to entry for price was a little bit tough on this for it being a source product.
Sure.
So none of these really.
Anyways, lots of fun.
We're gonna have more fun tonight on the live stream.
Yeah, 8 p.m. Central Time. Don't miss it. It's Kent's birthday. 52 years old. Sucker's getting up there.
He sure is.
I hope he's 52 because you keep saying it.
Well, I
Yeah,
texted
I
Carrie
think
and
so.
asked because I had no idea.
Did you? Well,
I
thank
did.
God for that.
All right.
I mean, unless Carrie forgot. I hope Carrie didn't forget. Carrie's pretty good.
Oh,
about that kind of thing.
she's not going to. No.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Anyways,
All right, guys. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. See you next time, right down here with Trent and me. Hopefully, in a show that we have a little bit more control. You know,
Monday we got a good video. Friday we got a blind planned.
Yeah.
But then the following blind is going to be a patron blind, whatever they
Yep.
select for us. So
that's right.
fingers crossed it's a decent one. Better
That's
than
right.
this, at least.
Hey,
Love you.
it was very entertaining.
It was. You did good. You did good.
All right. Hey, we got to cut. See you next time, right down there with Trent and me in the good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.